What's going on today, YouTube? Today's an amazing day in the chat. Today's what we call free live trading Fridays. So we will be actually sharing our screen. Oh my goodness, why is this camera giving me issues today? We're looking at bank today. So we're basically live right now with the whole chat, the whole community. I'm going to show you. And we're going to go to get to this bank in live action. So if you want to see what we're doing today, I want to actually showcase you and take you through a day in the life of us actually live trading so you can keep on learning. And let's just get right into this bag scheme, man. See, we're live here with the whole chat, live here with the community right now. You should be in this room right now. Let's get into it. Let's get it today, man. Let's get it today. A few things on my watch list today. First and foremost, guys, I'm looking at SPY right here. And SPY did make a bounce off my liquidity on the sell side on the high time frame yesterday. Looking at my overall daily bias, and this morning we did have a strong move to the downside here in pre-market that did bounce off this area right here on SPY. So that being said, today I'll be wanting to see if we're able to continue to hold this area at liquidity on the sell side. If so, we could be seeing some more upside in the market, in my opinion. So I'm gonna watch for two different things today. I want to see if we get a push down to this area near this pre-market low that's gonna basically trigger this buy setup here near my liquidity here on the sell side on SPY. We did bounce off this area one time right here yesterday. So because we already tapped it one time yesterday, we're trying to basically break down this area potentially. So I want to see if this next time today, if we get like a move back down to this 586 area here on SPY, we could possibly be seeing a bounce back. If we continue to hold below this area, we could be seeing some more downside. But a couple companies that I do have on watch today too. NVIDIA, first company of the day. We had a lot of short interest yesterday on NVIDIA, and we're seeing a move to the downside. AMD's also been seeing a lot of displacement, seeing a push to the pre-market lows today on AMD. So I will be watching a variety of companies today as they go ahead and make this move in the stock market world. We're already getting like a lot of weakness right now in this market, so let's go ahead and stay tuned and see how we're able to shift today, man. And as you guys can see, we're getting a lot of weakness right now in these smaller companies. SPY hasn't even made any crazy move right now towards our area here of interest. Let me actually change this to 4 view so we can see a little more cleaner. So yeah, SPY hasn't made any crazy move right now yet down to our area of interest, and we're already getting like a lot of weakness on smaller companies. That is definitely a little bit concerning, and you kind of want to look at it that way too. So look at Tesla as a breaker structure. Which time frame you looking at? Yeah, Tesla did break below this little low day yesterday on Tesla. There's a lot of great setups today. I'm gonna be definitely watching. We're getting a lot of weakness on these smaller companies this morning. I think this type of setup more better. Looks a little more cleaner. I'm watching AMD right now, guys. AMD's making a really strong move down to this 110 area. We're continually seeing a strong crash right now on AMD. We're getting like a lot of weakness. Yeah, man, we're getting a lot of weakness in this market. There's a lot of sellers coming in too, right? So you want to understand, like, when the market's shifting like this before the main market's moving, it's giving you a sign of what's happening on a higher level. So right now, QQQ is seeing a strong move to the downside while SPY is also holding in this area. Qs are pretty close to my pre-market lows right now. We're getting a push on to my pre-market lows. SPY is not really moving so much, so we're seeing a little bit of an SMT divergence relationship right here between SPY and QQQ. which is a little bit dangerous for SPY because we could be saying and showcasing that we could be seeing a little bit of a move to the downside before going to the upside. And this first 15-minute candle of the day is about to open up here in price. We're getting some pretty hefty action in this market, guys. I feel like we see some downside here on SPY, guys. Um, I feel like SPY's gonna want to catch up here with QQQ. And because it is free Fridays, I mean it's Fast Cash Friday, these contracts do expire today on all these companies, so you'll be seeing a pretty stronger move. I like these puts though to the downside, guys, on NVIDIA and these Qs. NVIDIA and AMD specifically. I'm watching right now, guys, for AMD. I want to see us create a little bit of a retest on AMD as they're creating a lot of displacement through all these areas on the AMDs right now. I feel like we want to create a small pullback on the company, and we could be seeing a move further down to this 110 level psychologically. But overall, because we did bounce off this area on SPY, we could overall see some more upside. I feel like before that happens, though, we could see a little bit of short interest to the downside here in this market that we're watching. Tesla's seeing a really strong bounce upside right here, right? Getting a good bounce here on Tesla. Keep that on watch today, man. We're getting a lot of interest on Tesla. Alright, Q's, guys, is making another move right now towards the downside right now. I'm anticipating to see if we're going to be holding this little area, because we are trying to create some little bit of a trend from this area that we're looking at on SPY, right? Now I want to see, because we've been bouncing right here off my liquidity on the sell side on SPY. It's also possible that we'll make a move all the way down here and we do bounce a little bit earlier. So I don't see how the rest of the market's able to react to that psychology. The setup is honestly there, so I'm a little bit patient in this market. Yes, sir. Let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. I feel like we're gonna have some pretty good price action today. Preferably though, the thing about it is, if you're new to trading or like you're just kind of getting started, we haven't really even seen any massive movement. You could say here on SPY, but these smaller companies are making some pretty crazy movements in price, right? So you want to be able to understand and differentiate how that kind of looks like. There's some big money to be actually made here too. getting some weakness right now on SPY. It's approaching this little trend right here. We're coming off of a ton of weakness too from yesterday. Right, so this is why we're seeing like a lot of bearish activity. Terrell caught them puts on Qs. It's looking pretty good, but we're getting a nice strong move right now. I think SPY wants to definitely catch up to QQQ2. Qs is way further down the line right now. SPY has space until we get down to this liquidity here on the sell side. Looks pretty good. I'm really watching these NVIDIAs right here. NVIDIA's continue to displace continually, guys. I'm watching these NVIDIA puts. See 135 puts here on NVIDIA. Getting a strong momentum move right here in NVIDIA. I got this NVIDIA 135 puts right now, guys. I'm taking this to the downside. We're seeing a lot of displacement on NVIDIA. I took this trade, taking it to the downside here for NVIDIA. This right here is going to be a day trade only. We're approaching a pretty key area here on SPY as well. And I'm using this in confluence to my overall trade and getting a good push right here for NVIDIA. There we go, guys. We just broke through 136 right here on NVIDIA. We just cracked through it. There we go. This thing is printing already. Got a pretty good entry on these NVIDIAs right here too. I want to see if we can break down to this area at 130, basically 135 from yesterday on the video. We already crashed way below 136 right now. Google's dropping, AMD dropping severely right here. Q's is dropping right here too. Look at this. Easy 15% here on the video. And Terrell caught out QQQ's up like what, you said 35% on QQQ? Come on, man. Everything is seeing like a lot of weakness right here. But this, guys, for me, it is a day trade for NVIDIA because we are approaching a really key area here on SPY, and it definitely is possible that we could bounce here, have a spot which impact other companies. So I focus on day trading this morning. But guys, also take a look here at Google, man. Google's dropping like it's hot right now. Dropping like it's nobody's business right here on Google. I'm going to be watching this 586.40 area on SPY. This is a bouncing territory. So right now we're approaching this area currently on SPY. And price is trying to hold a tad bit this area. Look at these companies, look at the smaller time frame. We've hit a similar area market wide and we're seeing a little bit of some drawback. But this is a super small time frame in my opinion. I feel like we can overall have a retest back to this area. As we're dropping, we're creating these small little fair value gaps here in this market. And it's allowing the market to continue to keep shifting down. We do have a little 9 over average sitting within this area here, also on these NVIDIAs. SPY did bounce literally perfectly off the area that we were referring to on SPY. The question is, are we gonna bounce and hold, or just an overall like manipulation? So I feel like we can be seeing a little bit more lows before we have an official bounce, especially here on the video. Feel free to add on to more of your position if you're ready. I bought a couple more puts on the videos. I want to take this more to the downside. I want to see if we can come and actually have a sweep right here. I'm going to show you what I'm actually looking for. I'm looking for a sweep here on the video below this low of the day right here currently. And after that, I'm looking to secure my profits on the trade. I got a really good buy-in right there on the video. Beautiful. That's beautiful right there, guys. Literally beautiful. I think averaging down is a part of this game, clearly. But guys, like I said right now, we're approaching. I want to keep holding these shorts a little bit deeper because we are in a really good setup here in this market, and it looks very beautiful. Like, I mean, guys, this is looking beautiful right now on the video. But I'm looking to exit a little bit earlier than expected for this company. I bought in again on this company right now. I'm looking for an exit below the sweep. So essentially, guys, I'm looking for the market to make a closure below this previous low of the day on NVIDIA. If we can get it on a small time frame. And after that sweep, we will basically be, oh, my phone's on low. We'll basically be creating a lot of liquidity after the little sweep right there. We're holding it down really nicely right here on the video. I'm about to secure some profits in a second. I feel like we have a little bit more of a leg to go in the video before we secure these profits. Just be patient. Be patient. We're getting some good price action right here. Try to make a move right here, guys. So I'm looking for us to simply get below these lows and potentially hold. If we get below these lows here in the video, we get a pretty good return. And I look to exit on my position pretty early. And depending on how price does hold as well, guys, we could be seeing some, it's possible that we could see a little upside tick on this company. Seeing some small buyback activity. Multiple time frames are still completely red in this market. But SPY did bounce off this area in which we were referring to this morning. If you were here this morning while we were doing like an overall recap on SPY, this is an area that we were looking at for this company. Yeah, depending on how the price is moving down here, guys, could be looking at an overall buy setup as well, depending on how price is moving. So far, SPY is respecting our key areas right here. I bought some more puts on NVIDIA a second ago while I was able to pull back. I don't plan to buy any more shorts here on NVIDIA currently. So we're looking for a good move to the downside. We're at a pretty decent area though. If you have not got any more puts on NVIDIA and you're looking to see this thing go to the downside, it's a pretty decent area to go ahead and actually average down. So I think that buying more right here would give you a discounted price as it actually can make a move back below these lows. And price action is definitely holding consistently nice into our direction of interest. I personally believe that we will see more of a move to the downside before we go to the upside. But 9 o'clock is coming in right here with a lot of volatility. My average price is currently 58 cents here on these NVIDIA puts, guys. I'm taking this to the downside. But we do have a lot of 9 o'clock volatility right here in this market right now. I'm in profit currently in the video. I want to see if they make a good sweep right here. We're seeing some pretty aggressive price action, guys, on SPY off this key area that we were referring to. Currently sitting here in some slight drawdown on these NVIDIAs, but I feel like we're about to push make a nice little movement right here in a second. There's a lot of opportunity in this market, though, guys. I'm looking at, so I'm not gonna fall in love with one trade. I'm also watching these Teslas towards the upside. If we can't hold this area on these NVIDIAs, because we're getting a really strong setup on spot, this key area that could easily push up price. We're still holding this gapping territory right now. Some buyers are trying to step in right here on this little time frame. I am watching SPY really closely, guys. We're bouncing literally directly off the area we're referring to. Tesla's making a good bounce right here too. I'm gonna keep Tesla on my watch list today. Nah, I'm just watching it currently. hmm I'm looking at currently right now is on Google though. These Googles are currently getting a good bounce off this area, and it's creating a really good buying overall setup. I'd like to see an overall pullback on Google, but it was having some pretty good like respect right here on this Google time frame. It's looking decent. I'm watching the 172.5 calls on these Googles. So currently, guys, I got these Google 172 calls on watch for a pullback. And when I say that, I basically want to see Google make a little bit of a retracement, so we're able to get a cheaper buy-in. Preferably, I'm looking at this little non-moving average. So it's like a curling area on these Googles. We're getting like a lot of strength right here into this market right now. I don't really want to ignore that. And right here on these the videos right now, we're kind of trying to hold within this little small gap here on a small time frame. But I've seen there's a lot of buying activity. Not really liking how we're kind of bouncing back off this area on these videos currently. Price continue to like bounce back and forth right here. All right, at least in the videos right here, I'm not really entertaining this position right now. So we've seen a small soup on the video right there, but when it hit this area, I'm like watching on a small time frame. On my 3 minute chart, we're kind of still shifting here in price, but I feel like overall we're getting like a lot of buying activity right now, and I don't want to really ignore. Yeah, we're seeing a good bounce right now, man. Market's seeing some bounce action right now. The video hit the stop area right there for this company. Sitting good, pretty much a good push on the video right there. But as you are bouncing off this key area on SPY right now, as you're referring to, this is a day trade only for these videos. We're getting a really, really strong push to the upside market wide. And I'm looking right now to see if we're going to be changing cycles right now in this market. It's personally looking like we're going to be seeing some more upside if we keep bouncing on this area. But SPY will tend to create a little bit of a retest before that kind of happens. And a company that made it right here back above these pre-market lows currently is Google. Off this little area right here. So I want to see if we create this little bit of a retest right here, how we're going to hold here on price personally. Yeah, for these new videos, for me, it only was a day trade. Had a really, really good move to the downside. The shift did hold, but price action didn't allow it to go any more lower. When I say day trade, we're looking for this market to make a pretty much movement as we're kind of dropping below this key area on SPY. And we did hold respect here as like looking for, again, as we're looking for here on SPY. We did bounce off this little pillar right there. And we're basically using that company to allow this trade to actually shift here also for NVIDIA. So NVIDIA is bouncing here at the same time as SPY is tapping this key area right there of interest. So right now, depending on how the market keeps holding right here, I feel like we could potentially continue to see some more action to the upside here on SPY. And this could definitely go into some more companies that we're watching. I'm watching two different plays right now. I'm watching Google and I'm watching Tesla right now. Tesla has some pretty strong volatility right now.
I think we have an S&P on this TQC like a little bit. I sold a little early, but I was up 40. Well, I didn't complete the 40, but right now I think it's right now the S&P like five trying to break out before TQC. The TQC tonight
Mm-hmm.
follow.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I see it as well. And then Tesla's also following as well with both these companies. I got these little 365 calls on watch for Tesla right now. These Qs are kind of heading into this little 3 minute breaker right here, and I think we're gonna actually bust through it right here. But yeah, I got these Tesla 365 calls on watch, guys. But we're way above this area right now. I feel like Tesla wants to see a little bit more of continuation. I did take a small bag of these Teslas to the upside. I'm probably right now about half my bag right now on Tesla. If we can see a little bit more of a pullback, I actually buy some more on these Teslas. It's looking like a pretty clean setup on Tesla as well. If you go to my 15-minute chart here on Tesla, we're way above this opening range breakout high on Tesla. Getting a lot of momentum here on this company. And I think overall, guys, we broke below 360 yesterday on Tesla. I think that we want to come and try to actually reclaim that level and that high on Tesla. We had a good morning where we had like a lot of short activity, like a lot of bears were coming into this market. Had like a ton of weakness. But I feel like as companies continue to pull back right here, we'll get great entries and great setups, and we can honestly take a more to the upside. I still have these Googles on watch, but the price action has to definitely talk to me a little bit more. I feel like until we get back below this 586 area, I won't really like shorts or puts to the downside. We're getting a lot of bullish activity right here too. Got a good SMT between SPY and Qs. Tesla's setting up really nicely right here too. We'll pull back to this previous little breaker in the morning on Tesla. I want to see if we can create a little bit more of a pullback on Tesla before I buy what I want to buy on this company. We're seeing like a lot of bouncing activity. So I'm basically looking for a cheap buy-in here on Tesla on this pullback if we can get it. We could just bounce immediately off this area on Tesla. I'm looking to size a little bit more into this trade. There's a lot of bullish momentum right here too. This is a trade I'm favoring a lot more to the upside. We can pull back a little bit more on Tesla. And I'm on these 365 calls. No, I exited out of the video. I posted it into the chat. I'm mainly bullish right now, so we're getting a bounce perfectly right here. Look at this bounce on Tesla. Oh my goodness. I couldn't even buy anymore. We didn't drop how I wanted to drop. We're currently up 10% right now on these Teslas, 11%, 15% on Tesla, 18% Tesla. SPY's bouncing, Qs are bouncing, doing exactly what we're telling it to do right now. There we go, 20% on Tesla right now. See, we're in an overall bullish market right now. The first trade today was just simply, it was a day trade to the downside for NVIDIA. Getting a good push right now on Tesla. And I'm targeting the 360 area. If you can see 360s that close to my liquidity on the buy side here on Tesla. I think we can target up to about 360 on this company. We can get a little bit higher because there is a strong buy setup here on SPY and QQQ that we cannot ignore. That's why I exited. That's why I didn't really like to hold on to my shorts today. We're seeing some good momentum right here on SPY and Qs. IWM is going crazy as well right now. They low-key been a sleeper all week. They're going crazy on IWM this week. And guys, Google created the same setup that we were talking about just now off this pre-market low. Now this pullback is getting a nice bounce right here. I'm only in one trade right now. I'm in these Teslas. We're coming up 16% here on Tesla. Guys, feel free to trim. Like at any point whenever you're trading, feel free to trim as the trade's actually printing. Don't wait for anybody to tell you when to trim out your profits or take profit or take some off the table. Always feel free to trim. We're seeing some rejections of this area, but Tesla's still continuing to pop right here, guys. Look at that. There we go. 21% on Tesla. There we go. 22% on Tesla. Let's pull back right here. Guys, keep holding on to Tesla. Keep holding on to this Tesla play. We're getting some good. I mean, don't listen to me. I can't tell you how to manage your position, but I feel like we have a little bit more upside here on Tesla. We're getting like a lot of engulfings on small time frames. We're seeing a good SMT on SPY. It's gonna keep pushing price up here on Tesla. Look at this, beautiful. 30% here on Tesla, 32% now on Tesla. Let's go, baby. We were printing. Got that shit like that. 35% on Tesla, baby. 40% on Tesla. Let's go. 42% on Tesla. Keep popping out, guys. I'm about to take out my profits right now on these Teslas to hold on to runners. Let's go, man. Full TP smacked here on Tesla, guys. Full TP smacked. I need that. And take profit, guys. TP right here. I'm out. Beautiful. Great trade execution, guys, right now on Tesla. TP right here, guys. 42% on Tesla. Take profit in full. Hold runners only if you do like it. Hold runners at your own cost. We just smacked 360 on the money right here on Tesla. Let's go, man. Let's simply go, bro. Let's go. I like when we get some good volatility in this market because originally, too, my main bias was going to the upside. We had a quick little segment that was taking us to the downside, but we obviously were holding at this liquidity right here on the sell side here on SPY. After that happened, I wasn't really trying to entertain shorts when we having an easy buy push right there above this previous engulfing candlestick right here in this market. Now I'm looking at this market right now. We captured a really, really good monster right here on Tesla. I'm only holding on to two runners. I would say, guys, if you're in this trade, I would take profit in full. That was literally a banger of a trade here on Tesla. Dang, man. Yeah, this SMT was definitely beautiful on SPY and QQQ. It's been giving us this type of relationship all morning. I'm holding on to only two more runners right now. If y'all bought into more calls on Tesla when price pulled back, you easily would have made like I think 60% plus. You know, I'm still holding right now. I'm up 47%, 48% on Tesla. Let's go, man. Great trade execution, guys. Literally beautiful. Literally beautiful, guys. This is why I don't. That's why I don't trip about being in a trade. Like if my overall daily bias for the day is bullish, and I'm in a bearish trade and it's going against me, but I'm in profit a little bit. We gotta understand when to actually take our profits and actually secure them gains. See what I'm saying? Because we're in an overall bullish market. I took a put turn on the video. I wanted to see us crash a little bit lower. We didn't get it, right? We ended up having like a little bounce back. I ended up getting on the trade for like negative 28% on my my cons that we had here on the video. It is what it is. But then we turn around and then we take a trade that's actually in accordance with our daily bias. We have a good overall setup right here on a company above the open range breakout, above these pre-market areas. We're targeting a psychological area at 360. We come and smack them for a quick 40%. And it's just how the game goes. You gotta be able to get in and get out on time. Beautiful, man. Mm. That was a really, really good trade on Tesla because I'm low key holding on to my runners. I wonder how far we're going to go, but if you have an account size less than like 30 or 4,000, I would just say like, I'm sorry, if you have a position size less than probably 2 or 3,000, I would recommend you to just take your profits in full and secure your gains. Maybe you could hold on to a runner or two, but just focus on compounding your gains. Like we had a really, really nice push here on this company, and we can still go a little higher. And if you want to see how I'm gonna manage my trade, let me show you how I'm managing this trade. This, damn, yo, we have 61% on Tesla, baby. So I want to use this non-moving average right here. If we're able to continue to hold above this non-moving average, I'm gonna continue to keep holding on to the position. Dude, we're at 61% on Tesla. Dude. Oh yeah, we just caught a banger today, guys. We caught a banger up 73% on Tesla. We caught a banger right here on Tesla. Caught a banger. This thing is just displacing. I'm letting it go a little bit, guys. I'm letting Tesla go. 80% on Tesla right now. Let's see if we can get 100%. 85% on Tesla. 92% on Tesla. 93% on Tesla. Oh my goodness. Let's go, guys. Hey, guys, I'm telling you right now, guys, go ahead and take some more off the top. If you have not took profit on Tesla at all, and you're being you're being a little risky right now, go ahead and take a little profit off the top right here on Tesla, guys. We're going absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy on Tesla. This is why you can't let one trade ever face your mood. Never let one trade dictate your whole mood. Like you could lose 20%, 30% on the play. Hop on the next play, make 50%, 80%, 100%. It's not about how you start, it's about how you finish, man. I'm low key taking this risk though, guys. I'm taking this risk. I'm only in two more contracts. If you have a full bag, guys, I promise you, please take profit on 80% of your position up here, please. And hold on only to a little baby bag. You know, it's called a degenerate bag for a reason. You want to see 100%. That's what I'm holding for right now. I want to see if we can make 100% on Tesla. We are creating these little small gaps right here too, as you can see. As we're bouncing here on Tesla, what is this thing on my way? We're creating these little small gaps as we're bouncing here on Tesla right now. So price will want to retrace these gaps as we're bouncing and see higher highs, or we can inverse it and see a change of character. But currently right now, we did bounce into this gap. We're holding price there pretty nicely. I want to see where it's gonna go, man. And we caught this trade live right now. I really could have made at least, I could have made at least like 6 bands out this trade, but I mean, I'll take it. I would definitely take it. I had to sell on the video and it didn't go into my favor. So I will take it right now, but I want to see if these runners can target a bigger percent. I'm working on holding my runners like a lot more. Like when I see the market is displacing, we sometimes want to take our profits quickly. But if you guys can notice, we're getting a really good pop right here about this company. We're seeing this beautiful displacement on Tesla. I mean, this is undeniable right here. We are bouncing off this golden pocket zone also, off my FVG. We're getting close to my low 9 moving average right here, but we have not broke below it. We'll be continually bouncing off my 9 moving average. As you guys can see, it's like almost like an arcade game. Bouncing right there, bouncing right there, bouncing right here. So if we break through this area, I'm gonna sell my bag. No ifs, ands, or buts. This is the 1 minute chart too. 3 minute chart. It's the 1 minute chart right here. And we're low-key having some trouble of breaking above this area on QQQ and SPY currently. So I want to see what we do on this little pullback right here. So guys, Tesla just bounced off this area. This is not financial advice, but these are pretty good entries off this little 9 moving average. This is a good entry spot. If you're in a bullish market and there's still some more space to the upside, this little line right here is a great place to actually enter more into your bag and get it for a cheaper price. But that's if we have any more space towards the upside. So guys, if we close below 360.40 on Tesla, I'm gonna sell my bag. No ifs, ands, or buts. If we close below this area. Way to get to this money though, guys. Let's go, man. I can't even. Oh, guys. I love Fridays. Alright guys, we're trying to make a push right here on Tesla. If we close below here, I'm gonna sell my bag. It would be a really good run here on Tesla. Only if we close though. If we wick right here, I'm gonna continue to hold my bag on Tesla. As you can see guys, we're trying to create a really, really strong wick right here on this area right now. So if we create a wick right here, guys, this will even give us more momentum. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Watch. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch what happens. Look what happens. Watch what happens. I want to see engulfing candlesticks. And guys, mind my volume. I'm trying to become better at holding my bags as it prints right now. We're currently at 63% on Tesla. My last runners. And I want to see engulfing. So I want to see right here get engulfed. I want us to hold above it, close and hold above it. If that happens, we'll trigger some more buyers to step into the market and then push price to get above this previous candlestick right there. And then target high of day candlestick up here. And up here, we'll get way above 100% if we can get it on Tesla. I'm holding like a madman today, but it's only my runners. And that's why I want you guys to understand. I would never hold on to a $6,000 position when prices popping like this. Because a couple of candles can make you go from profit from 2,000 in profit back to 1,500, back to 1,000. So I want to see if we're gonna hold though, man. This is tripping me out. Tesla. Alright, price is trying to hold, guys. I don't see what it's gonna do. So alright, let me read the chat. Someone says, how many trades should a beginner make? I think beginners should make between, I think 1 to 3 trades a day is really sufficient. Like 2 to 3 is typical. 4 to 5 is like you're trying to push it a little bit, but I think 2 to 3 is a typical amount of trades to take every single day. Let's go, Kathleen. Let's go, Brandon. You see they made 52% on Tesla. Let's go. I'm still holding right now, but only to my runners. Let's see what we can do, man. Let's see what we can do, guys. I promise you, if we do not close below this area, I will continue to hold these runners for like, not the rest of the day, but until we create this higher high right here. Look at this, look at this, look at this, look at this. Exactly, look at this, guys, beautiful. Back to 78% here on Tesla, baby. 86% on Tesla. Look at this, guys. I'm making a strong push to higher day on Tesla. 90%. 90 big ones, baby. Let's go. Amen. Going crazy on Tesla, man. Going crazy. Come on, chat. Come on, man. Just, 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 just give me my money. I'm about to take profit, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Oh my goodness. I can't tell if someone's talking because my mic is definitely messed up right now. But we're about to cross 100% on Tesla, guys. And there you go, guys. We have officially have done it, guys. 101% on Tesla, baby. We officially done it right here. Let's go. about to get out. I'm just matter of fact, I'm gonna just get out. I'm about to get out. I'm out. 93% is crazy. I had to take it, guys. I'm sorry. I'm not for the risk this shit. I'm not for the risk this shit. I'm out. Test. I'm out. Man, 100% was hits. Ooh, we in that season, man. We in that season, man. 100% plays are being cooked. Oh my gosh. Let's go, man. I'm gonna say what I'm gonna start doing. Hold on. Let me go ahead and change microphones right quick. Let's go, man. Get into that money, man. If y'all are in Tesla, you got a good little bag ski on Tesla, y'all, you had a little bit with your runners. Give yourself a little clap on the back, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause that was a really, really tough trade to actually hold. Whenever you're seeing that much money in a short amount of time, it's kind of hard to allow your mindset to just be like, damn, can I get more and more and more? But you got to be able to see things through, at least with a running position. I might regret selling Tesla later, but for right now, man, I'm taking that shit to the bank. If you want to kind of see like how you want to actually manage this position, we still have never even closed and broke. Can y'all kind of see this too? You see like this little line right here? We had never closed and broke below it just yet. We haven't. And look at Tesla popping some more. And I just took profit on Tesla. But we haven't even closed below this area once in a long time on Tesla, right? This is giving us the type of discernment that's allowing us to hold on to a trade for like a little bit longer. At least if you have a runner position. So runners, someone asked me, Ryan, what's a runner? I hear runners every single time. So a runner is this. So if you have, let's say I enter into a trading position, right? This is my little price tag right here. Let's say I enter into a bag right here is $100. Is my first entry here for a company. We pull back. I enter here again at 80 cents. Let's say right here on the company, I went ahead and bought 5 cons right here. I bought 5 cons right here. So I'm in a total price now here, totally now of 10 contracts, right? So 10 contracts. So let's say price makes a movement now up to 150. This is over here. So 150. So because I bought 5 cons at 100 and 5 at 80, these cons that are sitting right here at 100 are gonna be up about 50%. The cons I bought here for 80, I don't even want to do the math on that. I'm feeling like my math is kind of slacking today. The profits is adding up for the week, but let's see. So 150 minus the principal 80 divided by 80. I'm up 87.5% from basically from here to here. It's up 87.5%. So if I have 10 cons right here, I can go ahead and actually sell right here. I could sell negative 8 cons. You know why? Because I have 2 more contracts that I'm up in profit. 50%, 87.5%. So it gives you the kind of like the freedom as a trader and as an investor that hey, if these 2 more contracts come back to $100 or $80, I already made profit from here to here. So I'm still guaranteed profit, but I'm able to possibly make a stretch and make a movement that can actually extend, possibly can get over here, which is called my runner bag, up to like 250, right? So these like remaining contracts can actually come over here to 250 on your runners and give you like a little extra bag. So I say runners is icing on the cake. It's kind of like if you're playing baseball and then you hit a double, right? Or like you hit a triple. The home base is literally 1 more base away, which is cool. So I can go ahead and smack a home run out the park, or I can just go smack it like a little single, and then I can go secure an easy bucket. So the runners is just kind of like an extra icing on the cake. You don't want to hold your whole bag every single day because you will literally be giving back a ton of profits for no reason. So that's how I hold my runners. That's why I was able to hold these cons right here and laugh. If you guys were able to see, I was not laughing from right here to right here. That shit was personal. I'm getting this shit back in blood today. There was no jokes from right here to right here. But from here to here, there was a little bit of jokes. But I did sell Tesla, not because price did have invalidation, but I did hit my profit target of 100%. If we do hold above this little 9 moving average right here and it's still in Tesla, trade's still pretty much valid. But on the first closure of this area, it's called like an indifference in price, and I would look at exiting the actual position. All right. And we actually live here also on YouTube with it too, man. Shout out to my YouTube audience. It was a great trade today we taken. 1 for 2 today. Now, guys, if you're here on YouTube right now and you want to start learning with us on how to trade and become effective as a full-time trader, go ahead and tap the link there in the description to go ahead and apply for our mentorship, get some information about our program. You're able to get tapped in. There's a lot of great people in the chat making like a lot of money. You see every word to the chat. We've been live now for at least a cool hour right now, being very consistent right here. So we look forward to seeing someone onto our program, man. Let's get it. And how did everybody do today, man? How did everybody do today? This is a fantastic day, man. I love seeing it. I wanted to call in for people to buy into some more calls on this pullback, but I feel like we already kind of nasty bag right here. I don't give people the time to think for themselves. I don't want to be, the person that decides your fate, win or lose or buy or sell. Nah, I would definitely put you into like the right direction. But I promise you, man, if you like focus on becoming independent as a trader, you make so much more money and you would really enjoy your experience. But you're able to fish for and by yourself. And I think I seen one of my students, Sean. He said he took a trade here on IWM, right? This is the chat right here. Just green one trade, yes sir. Let's go. I caught 57%, then went back here for another 10%. Eesh. Diana, dirty Diana. Diana came in with a double dip. Come on. 42% on Tesla, stuff paper trading. All good. You learning, you learning. Okay. See? Hey, look, quick shout for Brendan into the chat. He was a little mad because he lost a little $100 on the video. Came back and made 188 on Tesla. That's called great risk management, bro. Brendan, some people who trade, they don't give themselves enough encouragement, and they be full porting on all their trades. And what that does is for them, it destroys their psychology. All right.
What's going on, Ryan?
What,
Tesla still moving up, boy.
what's up, Trinity? How we doing, Trinity? Hold up.
On the beach again, man. Can't complain. How's things?
Beach vibes.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you like printing on the beach or like are you just chilling?
Nah, I'm just chilling. I'm just watching right now. I ain't getting to no place because I'm in and out of the water. So I was like, let me just listen in on you guys today. It sounds like you're having a good Friday.
Man, what? I had lost a little bit on like the video, so I was like kind of like not really. I wasn't really tripping because honestly, my bias for the day, people were tuned into my YouTube live and everything in the Discord live. Bias was bullish for the day, so I took a put on the video because we had like a lot of momentum right here. I was up like 13%, 14%, but then we kind of chop right here. And after I kind of seen what's happening, SPY did bounce off this key area right here at price. So it kind of like turned me off to any more puts on the video. So I ended up
Right.
then looking at Tesla. We had a great buy setup about that open range breakout high. Everything was looking really clean. So I decided to take a call here on Tesla. And as you can see, this thing is just continuing to rip right here. So Trinity, we're able to smack 100% on Tesla. So that's like, that's probably my trade of the week, honestly, 100%. So I'm definitely proud of that.
Yo, anything over 100, you gotta be proud of. Yeah, it's still running right now. I'm seeing that. Like, it's a good play. Because, these past couple of weeks been kind of rough, man. That up and down.
Hmm.
A lot of people lost. Some people gained. But, hopefully next week might be a little better.
Hmm.
Finally getting a real bull run this week.
Exactly. Exactly. I've been waiting for the action too, because like we've been having some clean days, some choppy days. I mean, it's definitely been like a little bit of a mix this past week. Like it hasn't been straightforward. I would say.
If it was a real bull run, every day would have been a SPY. So that was kind of unexpected,
Mm-hmm.
but we're making back up for it today.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, I was doing like a lot of research on that coin that we were talking about. The ZBCN coin. That thing is going
Yeah.
crazy. I have a few homies who was in this coin who was, we was on calls yesterday, just like making some plays on it. I mean, there's just like there's some crypto plays that are going absolutely bonkers that we want to start kind of talking about. But this stuff is going crazy, Trinity.
Yes, a lot of opportunities out there. You just got to take your time and do your research on each of the coin. You know, once it's a utility and it's like something that's going to be there for a long time, why not go for it? Put a little $100 in, a little 200 and watch it run.
Hmm. Yeah, my homie put in about 10,000. He made 14,000. And and then we're talking about this coin in March. But the thing about crypto
Mm-hmm.
is sometimes some people can got kind of get too involved into the crypto trenches and then trying to take Bobby Schmurder coin, Langelo Ball coin, but it's like that's not utility, like you're saying. Like
Mm-hmm.
these coins that are involved in the actual future of America. Like I'll do some research. So some of these crypto, the future of crypto is looking like this. So people that work 9 to 5 jobs, a lot of times, most times, they get paid either biweekly or they get paid weekly. But some of these coins are trying to bring to the future that hey, how about you get paid per second? How about you get paid per hour, per minute, like to your actual banking account? So there's like a lot of just changes that's kind of coming to the world, and soon there's gonna be like a point in time where like there's not gonna be enough Bitcoin to buy, and then when that happens, you're gonna be seeing crazy price variations. So I mean, I've been pretty tapped into crypto, specifically Bitcoin. I'm a big Bitcoin bull. I've been holding for like a little bit of time, but like I'm looking to dabble a little bit more into these little smaller coins to tap in a little bit. Another coin that I want you to watch, Trinity. Have you heard about this coin called SHX, the Stronghold token?
No, I've never heard about that coin before. SHX? What's the full name of it?
Yeah, it's called Stronghold, but the ticker is SHX. Maybe we'll start talking about it a little bit more. Hmm. I I look, you got some videos that I want people to start watching so you can become more educated on crypto. I mean, this is like, this is looking very nice. Mm. But that right there, guys, is my trade of the day. Was really on Tesla. As you guys can see, we just closed our first candlestick on this whole run right under this area right here on Tesla for the first time. So I mean, we're still holding above this area, which is looking clean on Tesla. But I understand that now because price did close below here, we created a little bit of a little bit of a disagreement here in price slightly. So you could be seeing some choppy action. We could continue to bounce. On the higher time frame, we haven't even closed one time below this 901 average on this run. So that was a very beautiful trade here on Tesla, man. Great trade on Tesla. Hey, chill. So there's some audio. I don't know what's happening with my audio, but I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna fix why you can only hear it from the left side of my screen here for the actual audio. I'm gonna fix it one shortly. Yes, sir, man. I mean, live trading. Um, but right now, man, it's looking like um, my mic is muted. But right now, it's looking like we've seen a lot of great price action into this morning in this market. And price is kind of beginning to stall a little bit here market wide. I would say Tesla was like a really like if you look at each one company at a time, I felt like Tesla was probably like one of the strongest moves of the day. It was a really clean movement here on Tesla. I'm gonna be not to be biased, like okay, I took Tesla, so I'm gonna just talk my shit about Tesla. Nah, like this run right here on Tesla was probably one of the strongest runs I've seen here on my watch list for this morning market. And if you want to know why I took this trade specifically, I used the opening range breakout for like the kind of like the overall confirmation of the trade. Like other companies that did run today, so Reddit ran today, Meta ran decently today, but to be completely honest, guys, Tesla was definitely like the runner today, and we caught it in the chat. So big shout out to everybody else tapped into today's trading session. We're gonna go ahead and pause the YouTube live.